welcome to the first real tutorial in this wedding planning series. I hope you enjoyed the introduction last week and now have a clear understanding on how we're going to build your perfect wedding step by step. Today we're diving into the most important part, your budget. I've created a simple, user-friendly Excel file that you can use to manage your wedding expenses. You'll be able to fill in your estimated and actual costs. Also, keep a clear overview. Sure, there are many templates that go really into detail, but let's be real. Will you really be using everything? So that's why I kept mine clean and easy to use so you can focus on what's important. You can download the file to the link under this video. For the rest in this video, I guide you to the essentials you need when you start planning your budget, highlight the key things you shouldn't forget, and I'll show you how to keep it updated. I will also go over my Excel file in the end and explain how to make any changes in the file that I've provided. So let's start. When creating your wedding budget, it's crucial to cover all the essential items to avoid unexpected costs. Here are the key areas you should include. And don't forget the unexpected costs that can arise for more at the end of the planning. I will also give some tips on the most common forgotten items, and these are, for example, hair and makeup, thank you gifts for the bridesmaids and groomsmen, also all post-wedding expenses like the honeymoon, thank you cards, printing your pictures, maybe even an album, favors for the guests, and maybe also insurance. Check the insurance with your venue if this is included, because you'll never know. Now I think you're ready to start planning your project. Some advice while you are writing everything down: don't skip anything. Even if you don't have the price yet, it's too early to already start cutting costs. So plan your ideal day as complete as you want. You don't want to look back later and think, I also wanted to do that ceremony outside in the forest, but I didn't do it because I assumed it would be too expensive. So when creating your budget, include everything for the entire day. Later we can start cutting costs. Some extra advice. When you have your budget, update it immediately. When you have a new price, when you have a quote, just add it already in the Excel files. Estimate an actual cost. Always keep them both in your budget so you can compare and adjust if something goes over the estimated cost. Also, save all the receipts and have a folder, or whether physical or digital, for all the contracts. And in the contract, go into detail. Don't just note one price, but also what is included, like are there napkins, is the decoration in your venue included? Everything, have it in writing. Also, the monthly budget check-ins, especially to the final months, check your budget regularly. Small items can quickly add up and push you over your budget. And in the end, you want to enjoy your wedding day without having to worry about the extra cost you have made. And last but not least, plan for unexpected expenses. It's an extra cost line in your budget for last-minute expenses. The good rule here is to keep aside a percentage like 5 to 10% as a buffer for last-minute surprises. So now you're ready to dive into the details. Let's move on to my Excel sheet, which I've designed to be simple and easy to use. You can copy and paste it also into Google Sheets if you prefer that instead of Excel. See now my Excel file. I have two tabs: the wedding budget, that is the total overview, and the expenses. Let's start here. The expenses, I categorized them into clothes, reception, music and entertainment, invitations, photography, and many more. And in those categories, I go more into detail of the different things. I added the estimated cost, the actual costs, and if you're over or under. I also added some arrows that it's easy to see what is over and what is under. Below every category, I have the total of the estimated, the total or the actual, and the total over or under. Those are then copy-pasted in here because you see the categories are the same: clothes, reception, music, invitations, photography. also the total estimated, the total actual, and the total over or under. If you scroll down, you see here the total cost of your wedding. And I also added one graph to make it a little bit more visible. If you see, for example, I'm over budget, then here you can see reception is a huge cost. So let's go first into that part to see if we can cut costs over here. So, and then to amend, it's really easy to amend. If you want to change anything, just write over it. Let's say DJ, for example, here it was not estimated 800, let's say 500, actual was 400, and you see it updates it immediately. If you want to add stuff, you can easily just insert them and say just music. The estimated is 1000 and we paid 100, and you see it also updates here. If you want to delete something, just click right click, delete, and it goes away, and it's also updated here and also here. I hope this gives you the confidence to tackle your budget. If you have any questions or need anything, just feel free to ask in the comments below. Don't forget to get ready for the next tutorial, which is all about creating your mood board. Plus I also include some starter mood boards on my Pinterest. See you next time!